Hi, my name is Sabah, and today I'm going to talk to you about water filtration. Water is one of the most important resources we have and is necessary for all life. But did you know that only 3% of Earth's water is not salt water and actually drinkable? Before we drink our water, we have to make sure that it's safe to drink. Different people all over the earth get their water from different places: the ground, the rivers, even the ocean. But the water we get from here is not clean enough for us to drink. That's where water filtration comes in. Water filtration is a way to get rid of anything harmful in our water before we drink it. Chemical and environmental engineers at water purification plants make sure that our water is filtered and safe to drink.
Hi, I'm Victor, and you just learned about water filtration, so I'm sure you're wondering, why is it so important? Well, because filters make dirty water clean again, that means we can sometimes take water that has been made dirty by humans and use it again for different things without taking as much from the earth. How well we are at using water without taking it from the earth is called sustainability. Now, regardless of whether or not we take it from the earth or reuse water, things like germs, chemicals, and trash can all be found in our water if we don't have good filters to keep them out. Things that people do, like farming and driving, can create harmful chemicals. These are called pollutants, and these pollutants can get into our water and make it dangerous for us to drink or use. Now, because not all pollutants are solid, that means that their particle sizes can be very small sometimes. This means that very good filters are needed to keep them out of our water and make sure our water is clean when it gets to us. Now, even though filters are very advanced, we too can make our own filters using only a few materials that can help clean dirty water.
In this project, we are going to make a water filtration system that gets rid of small particles such as sand, dirt, and rocks. Keep in mind that the project we make today will not get rid of microorganisms such as bacteria. We would need chemicals to do that. But how will our water filtration system work? Well, we can pass dirty water through different materials. Larger particles like dirt and rocks will get stuck, while just the water will pass through. We repeat this process, forcing the water to go through smaller and smaller spaces so that the unwanted particles cannot pass through. In the end, we'll have clean water.
Hi, my name is Aditya.
My name's Kiana.
Let's see what materials we need for our water filtration system today. A water bottle,
So now you want dirt, leaves, soil, oil, or anything else you can use to pollute your water with.
Now, let's look for some materials that we can use to make our filter. A napkin,
Coffee filters,
rocks,
a cheesecloth or some other porous cloth,
a paper towel, toilet paper,
sand, cotton balls. Finally, make sure you have a rubber band to keep the cheesecloth or some other material in place at the spout of the bottle.
Think about the size of particles or dirt that can pass through or in between each item.
When placing each layer in the bottle, what order should we put the materials in? Should the pore size increase or decrease from top to bottom? Pause the video and think about it, then play the video again for the answer.
Let's look at increasing pore size from top to bottom first. For this water filter, the pore sizes gets larger as the water travels down further. However, because the first layer is trying to filter out the smallest and largest particles at the same time, it gets clogged and prevents water from flowing through to the lower levels.
Now let's look at decreasing pore size from top to bottom. For this water filter, the pore sizes get smaller as the water travels further down. This allows for better filtration as each layer can filter out a specific size of contaminant without getting clogged.
Before starting, plan out your filtration system on paper. Draw the layers and label your materials.
Hey guys, so today we're going to be making a filter out of a plastic water bottle. So the first thing we're going to do is take this cap off, and with adult supervision we're going to cut it in half really carefully. And so the first step is to take our filter and use a small piece of cloth. This can be an old t-shirt or something. and cover the filter piece and then tie it on with a rubber band. So I'm going to do that. And make sure that it's snug and tight up top. And we will go ahead and place it in there and begin constructing our filtering layers. And so the first layer will be cotton balls. And cotton balls are some of the most porous, so we'll start with those. And then we'll move on to bigger layers. So we will use some large rocks that I have here. And so we got some large rocks, some medium-sized rocks, alright, and now we are going to use some finer sand to create our next layer. So I'm going to be scooping it with my fingers and placing it into our filter. It's a good idea to have a drop cloth to prevent any messes. Alrighty, so now we've constructed our filter. What we're going to do now is take some dirty water that we've had from before and try to filter it using our filter. So really carefully, I'm going to pour my water in here. And we see that the water filter is taking this dirty water and filtering it into cleaner water.
Hi there, I'm Ashton. Every morning I like to enjoy a nice cup of tea. In order to make it, I have to soak tea leaves in hot water. But I don't want to drink the leaves. I mean, look at this. Would you want to drink that with all those little tea leaves floating around? I don't think so. So what do? I use a tea bag. It works just like a filter, letting through tiny water particles but not the bigger leaves. The tastiest use for filters is probably making pasta. A pasta strainer works just like the filter you made, but the holes don't have to be so small because the noodles can't get through. And this time, you want the noodles, not the filtered water.
Hey everyone, I'm Manas. Food is also the least of the places where we can use filters. Another huge example is pools, specifically those outdoors ones. There are always bugs and leaves flying around everywhere, but thankfully we don't have to actually swim in that mess. Once again, thanks to those filters. Within the body, our kidney also acts like a filter, and in the home, our air conditioners and vents have filters in them too. Last but also certainly not least, the water we drink, it's very easily filtered. The applications are endless when it comes to filters.
Filtration is a pretty simple idea. It's a way of separating the things we want from the things we don't by only letting some things through. But as you can see, it's super important in so many different parts of our lives. It's such a bummer that we don't get to do this with you in person this time, but we hope that you enjoyed the video. Stay safe and keep on sciencing.